It is one of the most frequent questions asked in sex therapy clinics and online health forums. Does female breast size and shape actually dictate male arousal and attraction? We are constantly shown a very narrow, highly curated physical standard by modern media. When almost every image you see fits into one specific mold, it creates a massive, overwhelming vacuum of confidence. It leaves people hyperconscious, staring in the mirror and feeling deeply anxious that their own bodies aren't normal. But human attraction is wildly subjective. What triggers arousal varies heavily from person to person. Some partners strongly prefer smaller proportions, others look for fuller volume. Even details like skin tone and areola color dictate individual preferences. There is no universal consensus. The physical traits we obsess over are not lifestyle choices. Look at this diagram mapping the true drivers of human tissue development. Your physical outcome sits right at the intersection of your DNA, your inherited genetics, and your long-term diet. These are strict biological inevitabilities. Obsessing over a singular, perfect physical ideal means measuring yourself against an impossible standard, while ignoring the absolute reality of human diversity. To understand why bodies look the way they do, we have to examine the primary biological architects of human tissue distribution. Your specific DNA sequencing, your inherited genetics, and your sustained nutritional habits dictate exactly how and where your body stores volume. Because the human genetic code varies across billions of people, the mathematical certainty is that physical outcomes must also vary across billions of people. Since your physical shape is simply the direct output of that varied genetic data, labeling one specific type as good and another as bad is scientifically invalid. Extreme physical diversity is the medical standard. We can redefine the baseline of what is normal by looking at 5 major naturally occurring anatomical variations. This vector diagram shows the symmetrical round variation, reflecting weight distribution. Watch it shift into the bottom-heavy teardrop profile. Next, the asymmetrical variation displays 2 different sizes side by side. It morphs into the lower, tapered, bell-shaped geometry. Finally, areola placement dictates the outward-pointing east-west variation. Pronounced asymmetry, downward-sloping mass, and multi-directional alignment are not physical defects. They are 100% standard biological outcomes. No single shape from that biological catalog holds any superiority over the others. Your physical appearance is just a biological baseline. It is the anatomical starting point, rather than the determining factor of a successful or satisfying intimate life. Deeply satisfying physical intimacy is driven by entirely different metrics. It relies on mutual connection, functional physical technique, and a complete lack of self-consciousness, looking much more like a seamless, frictionless exchange of energy. You have to embrace your own biological reality. Letting arbitrary, media-driven physical insecurities live inside your head will actively ruin intimacy. The practical solution is to select a partner who actively understands and appreciates exactly where you fit within the vast spectrum of normal biology. When you correctly focus your energy on genuine connection and learning how to give and receive pleasure, achieving a synthetic physical ideal becomes entirely irrelevant.